Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Well guys, in this video I'm going to tell you the difference between positive and negative attitude towards IELTS. You know, some of us we have negative attitude towards IELTS and some of us we do have positive attitude. So I'm going to tell you the difference between the negative and positive attitude towards IELTS. Let's discuss the negative attitude. Negative attitude is I scored band 6 because I was unlucky. You know, some people they believe in luck and every time they get low band score, I was unlucky. One of my friends actually, when he took his IELTS test second time, he said, "Oh no, bad luck." In listening, they used Australian accent. That's why I failed to achieve my required band score. So these are all myths. The examiner was unfriendly. The people with negative attitude, they come up with this thing, and I know sometimes examiner is unfriendly, but still they evaluate you well, and even if they don't evaluate you well, you have EOR option, but you must be positive about it. Then some negative people complain, the examiners in my country do not want us to pass. That is also a negative attitude, but to some extent that is true also, because when I see EOR cases, when I see band increment from 5.5 to 7 in speaking, 5.5 to 6.5 in writing, so then I realize this is somewhat true, but anyways, this is the part of the negative attitude. Now you need to change this negative attitude to a positive one. How to do it? I scored band score 6.5 because I still have some problems with my writing, speaking, etc. I'm working on those now, and most definitely once I improve my English language, my band score will improve. Now, we've got another negative attitude, and that is I practice with materials I find online. Some people practice with reading materials which are not authenticated materials. That's not Cambridge material. Listening tests, reading tests, and they solve all those tests. So if you practice with material you find online and that is non-Cambridge material, that can be another reason, or that is the negative attitude towards IELTS. I only practice with authentic materials, that is positive attitude. And when we use the word authentic, authentic is equal to Cambridge IELTS materials. Negative attitude, I take the test each week, maybe next time I'll be lucky. I know a guy from USA who booked 4 IELTS tests consecutively. After every 2 weeks he had a test. So he said, I would do it, and for computer delivered, one guy took 3 tests in 2 weeks time, okay? So that is not good. That is again the negative attitude, taking the test again and again and again and expecting the improvement in band score. That's not right. Now, what is the positive attitude? I have postponed my IELTS test until I feel my language skills have improved. And when you talk about improvement, you should go in the right direction. As I told you, one of my students, he got 6.5 in writing without any preparation. And when he started his preparation, 1 month, vigorous and laborious, it was laborious preparation. And after 1 month preparation, when he learned everything, his band score decreased to 6. Now first 6.5 without preparation, with preparation 6. Why? Because he did wrong preparation. He found out some wrong resources, some non-authenticated resources. So YouTube and Google both are full of those non-authenticated materials, and students use them. 5 words to get 7 band in IELTS, 10 sentences to achieve 8 band in IELTS, tips for 8 band, tips for 9 band, and blah blah blah. So you have to be extra careful about these type of things. Okay, next we've got this is the negative attitude. A negative one is after being told how to study, I don't have time to do that, my test is next week. A very common bamari, means problem among the students. First They take the test date and then they come to me for preparation. This is a very negative attitude. Why? Because, you have not prepared for a test and then you say, my uncle has taken date for me, my father has taken my IELTS test date, my test is next week, my test is after 2 weeks, after 10 days, sir please teach me IELTS. What can I do then? I come across these type of students on daily basis who first take the test date and then they try to impose their emergency on everyone. I don't even reply them sometimes. Why? I tell you, I have only 3 days for my IELTS test. Please give me some tips. Now, it's not something I give you like a key and you open the door with that key. Tips are based on practice. IELTS is a sort of a test where you need to do a lot of practice. Without practice, you cannot do it. So, if somebody calls me and says, sir, please give me a tip, my tips are available on YouTube. It's a very good idea to follow my videos and you will get all my tips. And by the way, I have given my 100% on YouTube. There isn't anything that I have hidden from you that you don't know and only I know. There isn't anything like that. So this is the negative attitude. The positive one is after being told how to study, okay, I will try to do that. Some good students, they take their test date after asking me. They come to my class, attend the class and then ask me, sir, when should I take IELTS test? And then I say, well, you have completed your course and now you should practice at home for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you can take your test. So this is how things can be positive. Let me tell you, positive attitude is the key to success. If you have positive attitude towards IELTS, you will be able to achieve your desired band score. Otherwise, if you have the negative attitude, you will try IELTS for a couple of times and finally you will start abusing IELTS, Cambridge University, IELTS examiners, even IELTS teachers and all that. I have come across such frustrated people as well. A student who had taken IELTS 13 times, he approached me, sir, I couldn't get my desired band score. I took IELTS 13 times consecutively out of frustration. And he asked me, from where will you teach me? I said, I will teach you from Cambridge IELTS material. Oh, sir, I have finished all Cambridge IELTS material. Then I said, sorry, you don't need coaching, you don't need classes. Go ahead and see what your problem is. And then he became so much aggressive and against me. He took me as the part of those people who were his enemies and all that. So please, you must have positive attitude in order to make progress, in order to achieve your desired band score. That's all. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. At this time, I'm sitting here in Jagran Resort in the heart of Kashmir Valley and making these videos for you. If you like this scenic beauty, you must comment to appreciate that as well. All the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.